think I may have found where the antifreeze is leaking from. It looks like it might be coming from the radiator. I see a little moisture built up there. Right there on that little ridge. Looks a little wet, as you can see right there. Is that moisture? It's dripping down there. But you look to the highest point of where it's coming from, and it's up on that rib right there. That's where the moisture is protruding from. Well, I finally found the leak in the radiator. And it's coming right from in there, where the plastic meets the metal in those ribs. You can see it's building up right there, the fluid. But it's dripping from up top somewhere in here in this ribbed plastic metal seal rib. So that's all one unit. And looks like the whole thing's gonna have to be replaced. So in order to replace this radiator, I have to disconnect this top hose from this clamp. Then I have to disconnect, I guess it's the heater core, the top of the heater core, the radiator, and then the bottom one down there. That has to disconnect there. And on the other side, you got a few more things that need to be disconnected. Looks like that transmission line. That one I just did recently too. We got the top hose. This is the overflow. This is the overflow for the reservoir. The one below it is for your tranny cooler. And then way at the bottom, we got a couple more. There's the return line for the tranny cooler. And then you got, I'm not even sure what that other hose is for, but with that little clamp on it, those are the main ones. I imagine there's a petcock somewhere to drain it. Well, today I'm finally doing my radiator. I had a small leak. Figured instead of just putting that radiator fluid in there to try to clog the leak, I wanted to get a new radiator. There's the new one. Got everything out. I ripped it all out. Got the old ones on the lawn over there. It wasn't that hard though. Just getting the tranny lines off. You had 2 tranny lines on each side, and obviously your coolant. You have to take off everything to get to it. Right back there's the AC condenser. Looks like a radiator, but that's for cooling the air conditioning system. Here's the old one. This is the original. The leak was coming from over here somewhere. I just couldn't figure it out. I I wasn't going to put that stuff in there. I don't think it would be worth it, so now I just got to put it back together. And so this is what it looks like with it in. Brand new. Radiator. As you can see, you got the transmission lines here and one down there. And on the other side, you got the same thing, top and bottom. So the transmission coolant goes through here as well. And then the antifreeze for the engine through here. So it does two things at once. Putting it back together. All right, we got everything back together. Training cooling lines are on. All the hoses are on. The fan is on. Everything's plugged in and connected. I just got to put on the air box, which will go right in here. I got to fill it with fluid. I got to put on the intake, the air intake over here for the cover there. I have that in the garage, but everything's put back together. Just double checking everything. All the connectors are good. Just got to top it off with fluid and run it. Right now it's empty, as you can see. Fluid, no leaks. Top it off. All new fresh fluid. All back together. This is purring like a kitten. No leaks. Connectors are good. Nothing down there is leaking. Everything's back together. Nothing leaking. Coolant lines are good. Alright. Hopefully I'll last a long time.